Hello, my fair citizens. I'm the mayor of Sodium City, Strider Stone, and welcome back to the Salt Mine. Let's see what we dug up this week. First off, we have Cube and MTG Arena going away again. We have a famous beta card artist stealing cards from people for almost a decade now. We have CovertGoBlue's announcing his comeback, and yet another promise of an economy stream for MTGA. I don't think I'm supposed to hold my breath, but I'm going to anyway. Cube is something that many, if not all, limited players enjoy. I see a ton of MTGO players and streamers actually log into Arena to play Cube. That says something. The biggest complaint that I see about Cube is that you don't get to keep all the cards that you draft. Obviously, if that was the case, the barrier to entry would be so high and people would just be rare and mythic drafting way too much for it to be enjoyable for almost anybody. Now, putting that problem aside, the fact that Cube isn't around all the time is pretty lame. However, I do understand not being out the first week or two of a new set just to get all the limited players to do the draft and sealed with the new set. So again, I totally understand that. But after that, I think there should be a brand new Cube cycle every week or two, maybe? I'm not really sure, so let me know what you think the best release practice of Cube would be in the comments section below. Onto a little bit more spicy drama, we have Rob Alexander. One of the original 25 Magic the Gathering artists has allegedly been taking cards that he promised to sign and or alter the artwork for, just keeping the cards. Because why the fuck not? The first report of this that I can find was back in March of 2014, so it was about 8 years ago. Now, I have links in the description below to the 3 claims of him doing this, and it seems to be pretty common by him. People don't really seem surprised at this point, which I find kind of disgusting. This person is still hanging out at local game stores, and it's not even like these cards are cheap, all right? These cards are not cheap. You have Armageddon that he did, which is like $1,000. You have Badlands, Savannah, Taiga, Underground Sea. Like, these are not cheap cards at all. Now, from these 3 threads that I have, not a single one were able to recover their product, and they had to go through their credit card company to issue chargebacks. Now, this is actually ridiculous because they had to pay for this service. There was an agreement. However, it seems like the times that this happens, there's conveniently no receipt and it's no actual sanctioned transaction. That makes things quite a bit more complex and difficult. Now, it's complex because it's really hard to prove that you even agreed to anything whatsoever. There was no actual documented transaction between, I will give you this much money and you give me this service. The odds that anything could even happen legally is pretty much nothing, and that's why you have to go through that particular process of doing a chargeback with a credit card company. Now, with that being said, the other odd thing is that he's been taking orders from his website on other pieces of art, but then he just stopped sending out all products. And this is actually consistently noted within the comments of these threads. He just all of a sudden stopped sending out all the products. He was taking orders, and there's no confirmation orders. There's absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just nothing. Now, in my opinion, this is just disgusting, and it really needs to be looked into further to see if there is something else to the story. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because I hear he's a really, really nice guy, but with consistent reports going back almost a decade, it's really hard to do that. Now, I don't even think he's even doing any work with WotC currently. I think he stopped it and back in like 2011, 2014, I believe is when it was. But do you think WotC should even get involved if this pans out to all be true? I don't know if they should, because this is a completely unrelated side business. It just so happens to involve their cards and the artwork that are printed on their cards. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. And up next, we have Robert Taylor seeing that there is an additional banned and restricted announcement coming out on the 25th, instead of just pauper bans. This is nice because everybody likes banned restricted announcements. However, this one also seems to include memory lapse. Now, the banned and restricted announcement, it shows memory lapse in suspended still, but it also shows it in banned. So if it ends up moving it from suspended to banned, this means we should get our wild cards back now that it's finally fully banned. Wild cards are cool and all, but the biggest news about this is that this is causing CGB or CovertGoBlue to come back early. You should expect to see him coming back on the 27th, so make sure to check out his return trailer video on his channel. It'll probably be linked up here, it'll be linked in the description below, all that good stuff. And last but not least, we have yet another announcement of an announcement of an announcement of an announcement of an economy stream by Watsy. Roll the footage.
The Arena economy stream that I have promised for a while. So it is coming. I don't have a date for you or anything like that now. So we have met, myself, our communications manager on the digital side, and the Arena people, I guess. Several people from the Arena team. We met and talked about it and discussed when to do it, that sort of thing. What we are doing is we are going to wait until after Neo. The team wants Neo as another data point in looking at Alchemy's effect on all of Arena. But we are moving towards and discussing holding that stream. I don't have a date for you yet, but we are working in the background to make that happen. So it's coming. I just don't have a date. It will not be before Neo Kamigawa releases.
Now, will this stream actually happen? Will the economy ever be addressed? Is the economy an issue at all? Should we be forced to play every mode and every event to acquire the cards that we want to play in the format that we actually enjoy playing? Who knows, but I post a clip as a reminder on my Twitter every single day, and I tag Wizards, so feel free to click on that card at the top right-hand corner of this video that pops out. Make sure to retweet that video every single day to get as much vision as possible. That's gonna wrap it up for this week's Salt Mine, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification for more videos like this. But you definitely don't want to miss the weekly Town Hall podcast that comes out every single Tuesday on YouTube and all major podcast platforms. That'll be linked in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.